Hello and welcome back to Botany Manor. Let's continue on with our game here. Okay, so in the last episode, I believe we just finished up, how do I open up my book? Chapter 3, if I'm correct? Yes, so now we're on Chapter 4, Botanical Allies. Doesn't look like I have a key or anything, and I can't remember what I was doing. Was I on my way here? Did I already stop here? Okay, yes, that's right. The library door lock is... The new code for the door is the 3 initials of my name. Okay. But what's her middle name? It's obviously Elizabeth. And what is it, Hopgood? Is that her last name? But what's her middle name? I don't know, I guess we'll figure it out. So let's head into the manor. I was going to call it a house. Technically a manor. Let's head into the manor and see where that locked door takes us. Okay, I think it was up the stairs here. Yes, here we are. Who's a library hall? Okay. So first should be an E. And so now I don't know too. Is it Elizabeth Green or is it Hopgood? Because it said Hopgood household on the letter. But if she's our sister, her last name should be Green if she's not married. Oh, okay. That was it. That did not take much to figure out. Here we are in the library hall. Ooh, there's a study. Is this open? No. Gotta get a key, of course. Okay. See a little thank you card here. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I am keen that my daughters have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of maybe doing some mentorship for someone. Picture of some type of beetle. Reminds me of like the sauced eggs from Animal Crossing. I absolutely love Animal Crossing. It's one of my favorite games. Teaching book. Modern methods of teaching. Okay. Ooh, we can go through this door though. Does this just lead us back out somewhere? Or is this a whole new area? Oh. Wow, this is so cool. Jeez, this house is amazing. Oh, I love this. Where do I go first? Oh my god, this is so cool! No way, I would absolutely love this in real life. Yes, please, sign me up. What do I have to do to get something like this? Who do I have to marry? I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's see what this is. The Fox and the Crow. The Complete Aesop's Fables. The Fox and the Crow. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds with a big, strong beak. Oh, what a song that beak must make! It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion and also her dinner. She opened her beak wide to utter her loudest caw, and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's open mouth. Is that it? Okay. That's it. Fox and the crow and a piece of cheese. Okay, I see more symbols here. Does this open up another, like, secret bookcase area? Very interesting. Once again, love all the stained glass. Very nice. Oh, yeah, there's a book. Night Sky Book. Wonders of the Night's Sky. Just don't want to miss anything here. Now, should I already know this? Did I get something with symbols on it? Well, we'll continue on up the stairs first. See if there's anything else we can collect. I see another book. The Golden Fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I am not a fish, but a prince, enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom, a cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while the ocean became darker, and the shore was black with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all of the wishes it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. Interesting. Another book. Or is it a letter? Come on. There we go. Ball invitation. Your company is respectfully solicited at a New Year's ball to be given at Somerset Hall, Thursday, 4th of January, 1860. Supper is at 6 o'clock. Good music in attendance. E. Grimes, proprietor. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. Who says she wants to be married, huh? Whoever you are, T, F off. She likes her gardening for a reason. Leave the woman alone. Yeah, we got another fable here. The Hare and the Tortoise. The Hare and the Tortoise. At midday, a hare and a tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. A course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then lay down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win, and underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." See, I know this fable, so now I'm curious if the other ones are, like, also well known and I just don't know them. But I know of the tortoise and the hare. Okay, we got some more pictures, and that looks like it's gonna be it. So, wait a second, did I miss something? Hang on. What is this? The rising sun. Okay, well, I understand that all of the symbols down there seem to have something to do with each of the books, but now it's like, what order? I assume I just need to press each of the little medallions in here in the order that I think they're supposed to go in. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing something right, but I'm not sure. Was it the night sky next that I saw? That was definitely not it. Okay. Alright, there we go. I had to look it up because I don't think I ever would have gotten that. Oh, I like these paintings. Sunset? 1st of May? You can zoom in on it. Okay. Another sunset on the 22nd. And then one on the 8th of July. Okay. Geez, very cobwebby in here. Dang. Old newspaper. The London Record. And Weekly Journal of Literature, Science and Art. For the week ending 9th of May, 1829. I believe that's what that says. Price is 1 penny. 1 penny for the paper. Lindley, appointed chair of botany at University College of London, after an esteemed early career as assistant secretary to the Horticultural Society and admission as one of the youngest ever fellows to the Linnean Society, John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture. It has been very much the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of the science and to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of man. Y'all need to stop with this, like, woman-man stuff, okay? We're all supposed to be, like, equal. We can all do botany. My dear lord. Lindley also challenged the Linnean classification system and proposes many changes. And, like, I get its time period. It's 18, yeah, whatever. It's respect for women. Anyway. We'll just leave that topic there. I could rant forever about some of that stuff. All these sunset paintings. Okay. Ooh, hey, look it. Collect the seed. What do we get? The nightfall seed. I vaguely recall my grandmother studying the nightfall when I was young. Looks like a little cashew. That's what the seed looks like. Okay. Oh, hey, look it. The study key. Okay. Grandma's research. Mary Green research notes. 1830-31. Nightfall progress. I have been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far, I have deduced that the flower opens at sunset and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Tasks for this month. Monitor nightfall seedlings. Rose planting list. Collect field samples and seed collection. Okay. Well, now that we have the study key, we might as well head in there. I'm afraid it's like, I feel like I have to click on each one because it's going to be a specific clue or something and I'm going to miss it. So let's head back. Where am I? It's back here. Here we go. Here's the study. Ooh, I like this. I like the wallpaper. Lovely. I love it. What do we have here? These eggs? Bird eggs. Okay. Yeah. Tree diseases. I thought it said 3 diseases at first. I'm like, what the heck? Red tree pox. If a tree is infected with red tree pox, many small red spots will be visible on the bark. It can usually be cured by adding fertilizer to the soil of the tree. Hypoxylon causes black patches to form on the bark of the tree. It is usually a sign that the tree is lacking in hydration and won't stay alive for much longer. Root parasite. The root parasite is a fungus that forms purple rings on the bark and roots. The parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree retrieves from the soil. Eventually, it causes the tree to dry out and lose all of its leaves. There is currently no known cure. Bark rust. Bark rust is a disease that isn't very harmful to the tree. It is usually caused by excess hydration and too much sunlight. Okay, good information. Take a peek at all these eggs. Crested owl egg. Whoa, sidestepping. Kingfisher egg. Okay, I can just zoom in. Speckled sparrow, shoveler duck, quail, golden mallard, red-billed moorhen, shell duck, river swan, and a blue heron. Interesting. Oh, hey, another seed. Cool. Yes, please. Sapphire gloom. Judging by the name, I don't believe this to be an edible mushroom. Ooh. Is it the trippy kind? What kind of mushroom is it? So this is the... Okay, this has to do with the sunset paintings, or at least it should. I'm going to maybe think that the seed we just got maybe has to do with these, but we'll see. We'll see. Little note here. Professor's note. Arabella, I have some more books from the department that may be of interest for your research. One, I recall, was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting materials for your uncle. So long as they return before summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research, Uncle Theodore. And then it looks like we got a mushroom book. Yes, Fungi of Britain. Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil and have evolved to retrieve it in different ways. This means they have become carnivorous because they only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. Not always the case. I'm curious, does that cross over into real life? That's interesting. I'm curious now. I have to look this up. I looked up like the whole priest hole thing from last episode, and that's for real. That was a whole thing. That was a whole thing in time, so yeah. Okay. Anything else I'm missing here? Meadow orchids of Britain. Collected and researched by Professor J. Montague. Assisted by, who's this? R. Brown. And another letter from Anne. January of 1890. My dear friend, I have been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it is so seldom we are able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. With warmest regards, Anne. Nah, I'm not going to be a sellout, Anne. For these dang weird men. Okay, let's open this. Oh, wrong button. There's only 2 clues for this, so I mean, do the tree diseases and the mushroom book. I'm gonna say that's gotta be it. So we can grow the mushroom now. Technically open this back up. Go back. There's a lot of clues for this. My goodness. I wonder if the bird eggs have anything to do with this? Or if that is maybe mayhaps for another seed. I really wish I could get this open. Now I'm really not sure what to do though, because we can at least go and grow the mushroom now, so we'll head over and find a potting station to do that at. I think there's one actually just like right here, is there not? Yes. Perfect. Give me, no, I want the mushroom. I don't know what I was going to say, but I like that. The mushroom. Give me the mushroom seeds. Oh, wait, hang on. Important step. Oh, he's got to water stuff. Oh, okay. Is that it? That's simple? Do I need to do something with them? No? Okay, we're just gonna set that there. Okay, so I looked it up because I really wasn't sure. I'm close. My intuition is on the right track. It looks like the tree is what comes next. And I guess it has to do with the mushrooms? Because as we can see if we look at it, it's got some type of... Okay, yeah, there is a pot thing right there. I don't think I noticed that. I think that's the first time I noticed there's a spot for a plant there. But it's got some type of parasite. So I guess once we bloom it, if we set it here, this is supposed to like do something. And we're gonna cure the tree. Huh, okay. Whoa, cool. Oh, I got chills a little bit there. That was cool. I like that. Oh my god. And there we go. Mushroom is all filled in. Very interesting. That's cool. The sapphire gloom is a wildly misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees, and as opposed to popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. That's what it did. So it consumed the parasites that was infesting the tree. Now look, and now we can go up there. Now we can get into whatever room this is. And I'm hoping we'll be able to get more clues. Alright, let's go. More to the manor. What the? Oh my gosh, I love this. I know I say this all the time, but it's like every new area that unlocks is just, it's almost so expansive. It's like, what? There's more? I mean, it looks big from the outside, but my dear lord. Alright, letter about weeds. 10th of August. Dearest Arabella, I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset recently and noticed a sight that I just had to write to you about. In the water, I saw the brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mention it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any idea what could have caused this? What would have caused this? Excuse me. Ever your friend, Edith. I do not know, Edith. Of course, he will just leave the attic locked. I don't ever want to open the attic. Not in this game. No thanks. Cradle fern. Oh hey, it's a picture of the owl eggs. What was it? So the crested something owl? So, is that a clue? That's gotta be a clue. So let's put the bird eggs there. And the fern painting. Curious about the weeds though. Let me take a peek at that again. I'm curious. I'm gonna think that's maybe for this flower, because it says it was colorful. The cradle fern, I mean, yeah, it's colorful, it's green, but it's not like a flower, seems like, so I think the nightfall is probably what we're gonna have to do next. Oh boy, is this locked? No, where do I want to go first? We'll check out the smaller room first. It's a cute bedroom. Oh, I love this bed. I always think it'd be cool to have something like this where it's like covered in the 4 posts. Okay. Anyway. Oh, here we have something else in the trash. Weed removal ad. Aquatic weed removal. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? We are specialized in removing the following weeds: algae, Himalayan balsam, brook chalice, duckweed. Make an appointment today. Clark & Co. Certified Weed Removal and Agricultural Services. Yeovil. A petition. Somerset Society for Wildlife Protection offers a petition to be presented to the Honorable House of Commons. In recent years, hunts have been taking place near the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear their beautiful chime-like calls. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends signing. Your signature, Arabella Green. I am signing that so fast. Okay. So, this is all about the birds. And it says the seed packet's in here, and it's okay, right in my face. There we go. Got the seed packet. Okay. The Trapped Fairy, a Folktale. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of the time, and the day turned into night. Nyx, goddess of the night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached and the sun arose, she spoke. The spell broke. Though just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. Well, shit, that's not good. And before I forget, I'm going to add it right away because it definitely goes to the nightfall. Lots of clues in here. Cat? My dear Nova, never forgotten. Oh. Poor kitty must have passed away. Childhood cat, maybe? Letter from Eliza. Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I am not sure it is worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brinsby, the young man showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and erudition, I don't think I've ever heard that word, was devoted to them and none given to Constance and I. Let us plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we can see these specimens in their home habitats where they belong. Ever your faithful friend, Eliza. Yeah, this game's kind of pissing me off. This game's kind of pissing me off a little bit with the gender stuff. Tincture of red clover. An essence of, what does that say? Arnica flower. Is that like a bed pot thing? Ew. A bathroom. Okay. I don't even know where to go first. A hot bath at the turn of a tap. Number 30? Bath geyser. Provides a rapid flow of hot water. Simply turn the tap and instantly hot water will appear. Can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. Ibbotson and Son. Sole patentees and manufacturers. So basically, one of the first water heaters. And I see this down here, so... Can I set it up here? That'd be nice if I could, because I don't want to lose it and forget it's under there, but okay. Yep, we're gonna have to put one of the plants in there and get some hot water on it. Okay, I see now. Oh, I can flush the toilet? Why not? Yeah, I like that. Clean and tidy, I like that. That's an achievement. I like the achievements in this game. I don't think there's been, like, too many other than growing the flowers, but, like, picking up the duck. And yeah, flushing the toilet. Plumbing quote. For all plumbing and water system needs. Dear Arabella, here's our quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it's a complex job best left to the professionals. Have a nice day, Frederick. A sum of 14 something. 14 coin. Okay. That's in the attic. I'm not sure which one is... Yeah, we'll just continue on. We have other places in here that we need to look. So, another letter. Letter from Montauk. Montauk Hall, June 1864. Dear Lady Arabella, I wanted to thank you once again for your invaluable contributions during our recent metal orchid research expedition. Your keen observations and deep knowledge of orchids was so helpful. Your dedication to the field is an inspiration to us all. I look forward to future collaborations and the continued exploration of the botanical wonders that surround us. I will put in a good word for you with the Botanical Society. Most sincerely, Professor Montauk. I think I'm gonna have to take a break here soon, yeah, and grab a drink. My voice is starting to kind of go. I don't talk much, and so now I'm doing a lot of YouTube stuff and I'm talking and my throat hurts. But yeah, now we have the attic key. So we'll check that out. River Trust. River swimming this season, April 1890. Dear members, we want to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer, so we have cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam, the River Chew, and the River Summer have all been cleared of weeds thanks to the services of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Company. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks to your monthly donations, the rivers of Somerset are clean and weed-free. Monthly donations can be made by appointment or subscription in writing to, and it says Riverside Walk and Bridge Repairs. So I'm curious. I feel like that's gonna have to do with this. This definitely looks like it could be a weed. The River Trust. We'll start there. I know I'm probably gonna end up having to look it up, but we'll see. Official government. Health and safety warning. 8th of August of 1890, it has been brought to our attention that the factory of Barton Iron Works has been illegally dumping scrap metal in rivers across Somerset. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers: River Cam, River Summer, River Chew. The River Frome was also affected by the waste, though oddly the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We are still researching what led to that effect. Did you leave the weeds? Because lo and behold, did you know weeds like dandelions and stuff are actually really freaking important to the whole I want to call it the economy. It's not the economy, it's the environment, ecology. Oh my brain, why are you like this? Okay, I'm gonna take a break quick. Be right back. Alright, so another unlocked door here. Another letter about melodies. Dearest Arabella, I'm writing to share with you an exciting discovery I have made in my botanical studies. It turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environment. I hope to share more of my findings with you in the near future and would be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your sincere friend, Mary Ann. Very cute. Botanical buddies, huh? Start calling them that. They're botanical buddies. They're into plants and researching them and stuff. Okay, but anyway, we have the rivers of Somerset. And I see this is going to be important for knowing I'm going to assume what plant we're going to have to put in the bathtub and the temperature and everything it's going to need to be at. So, okay. Probably be back to look at that. I'm not going to remember. Especially because I'm not 100% sure which river exactly... Is it two separate flowers and two separate rivers, or... Okay, and we have another puzzle. Bird calls. Okay, oh, which one was for the birds? The fern. Okay, so we're gonna grow the cradle fern in here using the sound. Gotcha. So do I have to do like the whole... No, okay, I just have to do one of these. The crested owl, I think that's the one that I want. But with that being said... This should be the river, yeah, that, and then maybe the river poster? No. There we go, bird calls. I didn't know there was a bird call clue. So there, now we could technically grow that. Let's do that, why not? We got the clues. We can grow it. Yeah, exactly, there's a planting station right here. Cradle fern. Get that baby watered up. Very cute. I know like fiddlehead ferns, that's like common in like a lot of farming simulators, Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, etc. Alright, and then once again, it should be the crested owl. E-C-D-E-G-F. Oh gosh. E-C-D-E-G-F. E-C-D... Oh shit. Was it E, G, and F? Yeah! Okay, good. I was like, please don't tell me it didn't work. Yeah, that's so cool. Oh, is there actual eggs in it? No. Okay, I thought there was. That's the backdrop right there. My bad. Oh. There we go. Okay, the cradle fern is used by the crested owl as nest, and in turn, the plant has grown dependent on the owl's chime-like call to grow. Nice. There we go. Cradle fern. Very beautiful. So let's see here. I'm going to guess that this one has to do with just purely water. Yes. Okay. But I see the seed packet is in the attic and we have not been in there yet. So let's go ahead and finally open up the attic door. Way back at the end of the hall here. Wait, is this a clue too? Ah, it might be. The trapped fairy painting. I did not see that originally. Yeah, here we go. Fairy painting. Okay, here we go. Creepy attic. Trapped moths. The flower growing companion. An illustrated monthly journal. Gardening curiosities. Trapped moths. Sometimes a moth can become trapped inside a flower bud if it closes in the morning. The moth is then forced to use the flower bud as a resting place until it opens again later. Some flowers only bloom for short periods during the year, so if the moth is unlucky, the flower bud won't open again until many months later. Ugh. Interesting. So does it die in there? Okay, let me see. You got a few things here. Moth spotting calendar for Southwest England. Okay, June, July. So I wonder if there's going to be a specific moth or something we're going to need to... And then Moths of England. There we go. Moth poster. Moth calendar. And the poster. We got one more clue. Going to guess it's up here somewhere. A rusty pig. Barton Ironworks. Their rusty metal dumping situation. Okay, site of plants. Lectures on... Whoa, I didn't like that. That sounded like a scream. Lectures on botany. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors in their leaves and stems, which allows them to see the color of light. This means that flowers can tell the time of day and know when to open or close their buds. This exact time that flowers bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and the color of light in some way. Yes, sunlight's very important. Horticulturists and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick difficult flowers into blooming at any time they like. Okay. So that should be the last of it then. Yeah. Wow, we got so many flowers. Because I think there's the weed one we can also grow too. So, let's see, open this. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to use this to grow it. Dinner invitation. March 1863 at Green Bank Hall. My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I have arranged a dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son, Edward. He is successful in business in London. Your cousins William and Thomas may well aspire to become accomplished scientists, but for you, Arabella, it is better to make yourself useful in the small duties, of life, for which you will be loved and appreciated. Like, okay. What, cleaning everything? Taking care of everything? Yeah, great. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable should you have a son. Oh, God bless America, but it would be foolish to allow such a folly to come before the important things in life. I am confident this is what your parents would have wanted. I'm about to smack someone, y'all. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. Yours very sincerely, Aunt Agnes. Wow. I ain't going to that dinner. That. I made the seed, okay. And we got the nightfall seed. Nice. Okay, what is this? The Botanist Digest, a monthly journal of botanical news, February 1863, I think that says. This month, in conversation with Professor Montague, leading experts in British meadow orchids. In his words, every plant, every leaf, and every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is simply to uncover some of those mysteries. Professor John Montague, renowned botanist, sheds light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchids and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications to his name, Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discoveries of new species such as the Dactylorza Montague or something, I don't know, or hood marsh orchid. Great. Alright, I think that is it. Oh, hey, there's another duck. Pick up the mallard. Well, this reminds me of The Office and the mallard that Dwight gives Jim. Okay, well, we got a couple more plants to grow. I don't know which one to do first. Maybe I'll start with the one in the attic. Which I believe is that one. What is it called? A brook chalice. There we go. Perfect. Ugh, okay, my throat is just terrible today. So, okay. Let's take this up. Yep, wait. That's not where I wanted to be. Wait a minute. This is gonna be, oh my dear lord. Ah, this is the one that I need to take to the bathtub. Place it. Ugh, see, now I'm gonna have to figure that out too. I don't remember the temperature, what the temperature needs to be. So, we gotta connect these pipes. Okay. I don't know if what I'm gonna do is gonna work, but let's see here. Like, how am I supposed to connect that part? What? Especially if these are all the same, like... See, I still need one more pipe. Is there another pipe anywhere? Ah, yes, there is. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. So. Once again, I don't think this tells us, so... Okay, I looked it up quick just because I want to get this right. I need to go and grab that rusty pig. Was that upstairs? Where was the rusty pig again? Okay, here it is. It is in the attic. Take this to the tub. Okay, we have to put this in the bathtub with the plant. And now we're gonna set the boiler to 25 degrees, and that should do it. $25, that should be right. Fill the bathtub. Come on, baby, grow. Conditions are perfect. Oh, that is really pretty. Oh, I love it. It's like lily pad-ish, kind of like, wow. That is very cool. Very nice. Very calming. Very botanical. Oh, hey, and it cleaned the water. The brook chalice prefers to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The plant naturally filters the water from rust and metal. Unfortunately, they get removed often, as most people prefer their ponds to be weed-free. Alright. Very nice. So now we have all these three grown. The last one we need to get here for chapter 4 is nightfall. So let's go and do that. We gotta figure out the whole lighting situation. Grab out the last pot we need. Get the little cashew looking seed planted. Okay. Take it on up. Wait, this is the wrong attic space. Is that even an attic? A loft? I don't know. They call this an attic, but this is more like a loft, I guess, too. Attic? Whatever. I know I'm arguing with myself anyway. I'm only talking to myself here. So, magic lantern. I know one of those paintings is gonna hold the secret to it, and I just don't know which painting it is. Moth. So the one we need is from September, and it involves blue. Oh my gosh, I need a new remote too. Yellow. Say orange, I think it says next. Hopefully this is the right order, and I believe it's red. So let's see. Let's just see if that does anything. Yeah, there we go! The last plant for the chapter. The nightfall. Purple? Looks like it's gonna be purple. Oh, very cool. Oh, I like that. It's almost like stars in there. Like a little galaxy. That's really, oh, it's really cool. I know I keep saying stuff's cool, but it's cool. Seeing the nightfall bloom is a rare event. the flower only blooms with September sunsets. Night pollinators active in September, such as the garden tiger, often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. Okay, there we have it. We grew the nightfall, the sapphire gloom that removed the tree, cradle fern, and the brook chalice. And that is all we have for chapter 4. So, looks like chapter 5. Wow. The speech today, man. Whew. But anyway, that is going to be it for today's episode of Botany Manor. Oh, see? Okay, here we go. There's a gatehouse delivery. And we'll get that in the next episode. The next episode we'll start chapter 5, climbing up. And we'll be growing some more flowers. So, yeah, if you enjoyed this, you want to continue enjoying some Botany Manor with me, consider giving me a subscribe. Make sure you like the video. That helps me out. Leave a comment if you're so inclined. If you enjoying the game, let me know. And, yeah, we'll be back for some more Botany Manor, Chapter 5 in the next episode. Take care.